Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And today we'll be at session 5 of the sleep hygiene series. And as usual, I will be using the National Sleep Foundation's webpage as the backbone for our series. And I will put the link in the description below. If you have time, please check it out. And I will dive deeper into sleep hygiene in the future. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section and I will do my best to respond to them. So there's 6 vital components to good quality sleep. Number 1, light. 2, exercise. 3, mealtime. 4, things to avoid. 5, wind down. And 6, environment. So today in session 5, we'll be talking about things to avoid before bedtime in order to achieve a good quality sleep. So first, we would want to avoid heavy meals, especially dinner. If you want to take a nap, an afternoon nap, try to avoid a heavy lunch as well, because the constant movement of your stomach, as well as the digestive system, often um, will most definitely affect your sleep quality. And for example, if you determine that your best sleep time from session 1, as we talked about, please give it a listen. There are 2 forms, one in English, one in Chinese. If you need more languages, I will do my best to look for this form in other languages, the morningness, eveningness questionnaire, which will help determine individually your best sleep and wake up time. So, for example, your ideal sleep time is 9 p.m. and your ideal wake up time is 6 a.m. in the morning. Then you would want to avoid meals. I personally recommend uh, before a 2 hour interval, which means don't eat anything after 7 p.m. Mm, Sometimes uh, you can get away with probably 1.5 hours before bedtime for dinner, or even 1 hour. But as I mentioned, the ideal recommended dinner time should end 2 hours prior to your bedtime. The main reason, of course, is that if you have a busy digestive system, th that will directly affect your sleep quality. Also, you would want to avoid nicotine. This is mainly for the smokers. Of course, we know that smoking is harmful to our body, and I will also yeah, design and implement another health education series on smoking cessation. However, if you are a smoker, you would want to avoid heavy smoking before bedtime. Well, we are talking about also a 2 hour interval, 2 to 1.5 hours interval. And the best recommended smoke ending time would be 2.5 hours. In addition, you would also want to avoid heavy caffeine intake. This would include drinking tea and coffee, especially very concentrated tea and coffee, 2 to 3 hours before bedtime, because caffeine, and in teas and coffees will keep you excited and sometimes hyper, therefore causing a very difficult time to sleep. In order to up your sleep quality, it's best to avoid heavy caffeine intake 3 to 2.5 hours before bedtime. And most importantly, if you drink alcohol, we're not talking about heavy drinking. Even recreational drinking is recommended that uh, 2 to 2.5 hours of sleep time. I'm sorry, 2 to 2.5 hours of bedtime. Before that, you would want to end your alcohol intake because alcohol, uh, it, when it gets into your digestive system, it makes your liver busy, especially to break down those contents, also causing a very busy digestive system. Then in turn makes the sleep very difficult or comparatively difficult. Therefore, to be on the safe side, in order to guarantee better sleep quality or even the best sleep quality, personally, it's recommended that you stay away from alcohol. All those aforementioned factors, including heavy meals, nicotine, caffeine intake, and alcohol consumption, should be avoided, even if you are a recreational uh, alcohol drinker, uh, tea or coffee consumption person, or as well as nicotine. That is it for this session. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will dive deeper in future sessions in terms of what to avoid. That's going to be another series on sleep quality. Again, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop in the comment section, and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you very much once again, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.